There's a person that's not in the room here tonight that recently retired from our organization, who, from the get-go, John, if I remember, was a very important part of this program, and it's Captain Roxanne Burke, who recently retired. And I know she's not here, but I wanted to publicly thank her for all the years and her commitment to the folks that have sat in these chairs over the years at all these graduations. So she's not here, but we can clap for her. Maybe she's secretly... So John talked about a lot of things, and when he always mentions, what's the secret sauce and why does this work? It works for a variety of reasons, and John is one of the main reasons why it works. John's life experience and what John thinks of each and every one of you sitting here before us in the cap and gown. Did you ever think this would happen, by the way? Right, standing here talking to the Undersheriff. But the secret sauce is a variety of things, and John mentioned some of the partnerships. And I remember in the beginning of this, we could name one partner and remember who it was, because we started off with one or two people, and now the level of philanthropy that goes behind this program, there's too many people for me to name. But that's what it is. It's the people in the community that actually care about you all. It's the job providers that are in the back of the room that when we first started, there wasn't even a table. Now the whole room is filled with people that are here that are invested in your success. And you don't have a bigger cheerleader than me. I want to see you all be successful. I want to see you all, our whole organization wants you to be successful. And, the terms, Skylar said it best, you kind of get sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? And there's a life out there beyond your wildest dreams. How many people here are family? Just raise your hands if you're family to these folks. I want you all to take a look. And the reason I asked for that wave is because it doesn't matter always what I think. It doesn't matter what John... Those are the folks, they're here because they love you. They don't need any other... They got a lot of things to do on a Friday night. But they're here because they love you, right? They want to see you be successful. And for the families, when you start to make those amends, do the things that you need to do to be successful in this program and in life, there's going to be peaks and valleys. There's going to be things, the phone's going to ring at 9 o'clock at night, and you're going to have to make a decision. Do I go? Should I? Those are the folks then you need to call. Those are the folks you got to rely on. Because no, it's okay to be in bed and asleep at 9 o'clock at night. Only bad things happen when the phone rings that late at night. Those are the folks that you're going to have to rely on. The people that are invested in you long after this ceremony ends and you go on with your life and you start to achieve the things that you've outlined in your vivid vision, those are the folks that have been there for you, will continue to be there for you, and it's simply because they all love you. So as far as what we do here, I know it probably comes as a shock to you all. You can't believe you're sitting here in police headquarters. And I'll have to talk to Kevin about the air conditioning in here. Maybe we didn't pay the bill. But we want you to be successful. We're here because we don't need any more work. We have enough work. Take advantage of everything that's out here in front of you. And hopefully by seeing us here in uniform, I'm the Undersheriff. I could wear whatever I want. I choose to wear this uniform because I know what this means to you in your past experience. I know what it stands for. You don't have the whole picture. It stands for wanting you to be safe. It stands for you and your families to be successful. It stands for peace and unity and quiet in our community. It stands for you to have a life beyond your wildest dreams. And this program and the other things that you're going to be involved with, whether it's work, programs outside of John's program that keep you sober, keep you sane, you have to work those things. They only work if you work them. We can do this every month, and we do. But you got to work it. You got to put the time in. You got to listen to the things people are telling you. Your best thinking is what got you in this seat, right? Right. It's the truth. And we've all made mistakes. I didn't get to be the Undersheriff because I can walk across a lake of water. There's one person that can do that, and he ain't in this room. He's here spiritually with us, but it ain't one of us. You guys are going to make mistakes. It's going to be okay. Make the mistakes, but bounce back. Progress, not perfection, right? All the things that you've been told, all the things that you've heard. We want you to be successful. I want you to see this uniform and not have fear, right? Black and white pulls up behind you on the freeway on your way home. You go, right? We all get that same feeling, even me. Makes you nervous, right? How great would it be to not have to worry about it? I don't have any warrants. I'm not wanted for anything. I didn't just do something I shouldn't do. I don't have something in my pocket or under the seat that I'm not supposed to have. Freedom.
Yes.
Freedom. Your freedom, right? Your freedom is the most important thing that you could have ever been given. Enjoy it. I'd say go enjoy the fresh air, but it's 160 degrees. So enjoy it though. Embrace it. Work it. And the partnership will never end. The partnership that we have with Hope for Prison, you have that commitment. That's not going away. We're here to make sure you're going to be successful. Listen to the other speakers that are coming up here tonight. When you see this uniform, know that we're here to help you. We're not here. We have plenty of people. We have plenty of work. Job security is not an issue. We don't need any more. So the part of the thing, too, about uniform, and I'll close with this. You think of Dorothy and her friends meandering down the yellow brick road because they're going to see the mystical figure of Oz, right? The reason this uniform is on me and on all the men and women that you see here to support you is because when you get to the end of that yellow brick road and you pull behind the curtain, or you pull back the curtain, what do you see? It's just a person. All that's underneath this is a human being. All that's underneath this is a man or a woman who wants you to be safe and successful in society. So love you all. Congratulations and God bless you.
Good job. Sheriff, could you please just continue to stand up?
Are you going to do this again?
Yeah, I'm going to do this. I have to. And then I'm going to ask the officers in the back of the room, would you guys please stand up? And then in the front room over there, would you please stand up? Yeah, I just wanted to share something with you guys, right? You know, whenever a police department always asks, what's the key to success? You have, police officers mentoring and training people coming home from the prison system, right? Never before in the history of reentry, nowhere on this planet to this magnitude has law enforcement gotten this involved in mentoring and training people coming home from the prison system, right? Phenomenal, win-win on both sides of the equation. And when your officers come in and interact with our folks, right, and they come in and train and they share these very transparent stories about themselves, right, it gives our folks an opportunity to look past the badge and see them for the mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers and husbands and wives that they truly are. And when if you look across the country, let me make sure this comes up right. People don't trust police. Just don't trust the police. You get those butterflies in your stomachs because they don't trust police, right? But the reason why they don't trust police is because they're not in relationship with the police. And what relationship could you ever establish trust unless there's life rubbing up against life in the spirit of complete transparency, to where you know that we have more in common than we have different. And I believe that out of that transparency, you establish trust. And once that trust gets established, there comes the relationship. And I think that the police department here at Metro is the absolute best that I have ever seen. So please know, men and women in this room, that you have a community of people that love you and support you and will continue to pray for you as you're out in our community protecting and serving. Can we give them a gigantic round of applause?